Welcome back to Decoratopia, your cozy corner of aesthetic home inspiration. Today, we're diving into a dreamy French-style bedroom makeover, where elegant Parisian decor gracefully blends with rustic charm to create an inviting and timeless space. Whether you love French provincial interiors or are simply looking to add that effortlessly chic Parisian flair, you're in for a treat. We'll take you through every detail, from selecting color palettes and textures to sourcing vintage furniture and styling with flair. If you're as obsessed with warm neutrals, antique finds, and elegant silhouettes as we are, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment below with your favorite part of the makeover. Your feedback means the world and helps us keep creating content that speaks to your style. Grab a warm drink, sit back, and let's start transforming your space into a refined French-inspired retreat. Let the magic begin. The first step in any French country bedroom makeover is choosing a timeless, soothing color palette. French interiors typically feature soft, muted tones. Think creamy whites, dove gray, warm beige, and dusty blues. These hues instantly create a serene and elegant backdrop that reflects natural light and sets a romantic tone. For this space, we leaned into chalky neutrals layered with earthy undertones to introduce that coveted rustic warmth. Touches of faded rose and antique gold add delicate femininity without overpowering the calmness of the room. Pairing matte walls with subtle patina accents ensures that the space feels curated, not cookie-cutter. This French-inspired color scheme not only soothes the senses but creates a cohesive canvas for vintage and rustic layering. One of the most charming features in a Parisian-style bedroom is the presence of elegant architectural details. To elevate the walls, we added classic wainscoting, which instantly brought a sense of structure and old-world elegance to the space. Above the trim, a hand-applied lime wash finish mimicked the textured walls often seen in vintage French apartments. The mix of matte and tactile elements adds depth and character without being overly dramatic. We also incorporated crown molding to frame the ceiling, further enhancing that authentic French flair. These small touches make a huge impact, turning plain walls into something straight out of a Parisian pied à terre. If you're working with a modern space, faux finishes and lightweight trim are great alternatives. Don't underestimate how transformative these details can be, they make everything else feel more intentional. Nothing says rustic French charm like aged wood floors with visible grain and character. For this makeover, we opted for wide plank oak flooring in a natural matte finish that feels warm underfoot and visually grounding. If you already have wood floors, a light sanding and matte sealant can easily recreate this look. To soften the space, we layered a vintage-style rug with a faded oriental pattern in soft blush and taupe tones. This not only adds texture and comfort but also anchors the furniture and ties the room together. The aged rug complements the rustic flooring beautifully, striking that balance between cozy and chic. Rugs are also a great way to introduce Parisian elegance without changing your flooring. If you're on a budget, look for distressed rug prints that emulate antique finds. Furniture is the soul of a French-style bedroom, and this makeover blended country comfort with Parisian sophistication. We selected a classic Louis-style armchair upholstered in linen with carved wood arms for a touch of heritage. The sofa featured curved edges and deep seating in a neutral linen fabric, perfect for lounging while still looking polished. A rustic wooden coffee table with turned legs brought an earthy charm, grounding the lighter elements. To balance the room, we added a sleek marble-topped side table with brass detailing, subtle elegance at its best. Mixing these contrasting styles, ornate and understated, creates a layered, lived-in effect. French interiors are never about matching everything perfectly, they're about telling a story through pieces collected over time. Keep an eye out for thrifted or second-hand furniture to recreate the look affordably. Lighting in a Parisian bedroom makeover is all about creating ambience and allure. We hung a vintage-inspired gilded chandelier with crystal droplets at the center of the room, evoking the grandeur of French apartments. To complement the sparkle, we added 2 wall sconces with candle-style bulbs and antique brass finishes. These pieces not only lit up the space but also served as beautiful decor elements on their own. A table lamp with a fluted ceramic base and linen shade offered soft light perfect for evenings. The secret to French-style lighting is warm, layered illumination. Use multiple sources at varying heights to create depth. Candles and glass votives or antique holders further enhanced the moody charm of the room. With dimmable switches and thoughtful placement, lighting becomes a key player in your room's personality. Soft furnishings bring the space to life with texture and comfort. In a French rustic bedroom, natural fabrics like linen, cotton, and wool are the go-to materials. We draped the sofa in loose linen throws in neutral and faded floral prints, echoing the countryside aesthetic. Cushions in ruffled and embroidered styles added a sweet, feminine touch, while keeping the palette cohesive. We also brought in a vintage ticking stripe fabric for some of the pillows to mix subtle patterns. A soft window seat cushion dressed in pastel linen made the perfect spot for afternoon reading. French interiors feel effortlessly cozy because of these layered textiles that invite you to relax. It's about curating softness that whispers comfort without overpowering the senses. Texture is key. Mix crisp linens with soft knits or velvet for that lived-in luxury. To channel authentic Parisian decor, we curated a gallery wall with an eclectic mix of vintage art, black and white sketches, and botanical prints. Each piece was framed in gold or antique wood to enhance the timeless feel. French homes often blend high and low art, so we printed a few classical sketches ourselves and paired them with thrifted oil paintings. The goal isn't perfection but rather creating a visual story. Alongside the art, we hung an ornate gilt mirror above the fireplace, reflecting light and adding a regal touch. Mirrors are a signature element in French-style rooms. They expand the space while making it feel more refined. You don't need a designer budget to achieve this look, just keep your eye out at flea markets or vintage shops. Even a few well-placed frames can transform a blank wall into a Parisian moment. The decor phase is where personality shines. In a French bedroom design, less is more, but every piece matters. We styled the coffee table with stacked antique books, a ceramic dish filled with dried lavender, and a few aged candlesticks. Open shelving featured a mix of porcelain figurines, weathered picture frames, and woven baskets. French styling is all about the little details, a vintage tray here, a glass cloche there, all arranged with intention. You'll often see a touch of nature too, like dried roses in a ceramic jug or a pot of thyme by the window. Styling this way gives your space soul, making it feel like it's evolved over time. Aim for elegance that's relaxed, not fussy, Parisian chic with a rustic wink. And remember, patina is your friend, embrace wear and imperfection. For this makeover, we went with classic French curtain styling, long, flowing linen drapes that fall elegantly to the floor. The fabric we chose was semi-sheer, letting in just enough light to keep the room airy while offering a soft veil of privacy. We hung the curtains high above the window to elongate the space and create a dramatic yet effortless effect. French interiors favor natural light, so heavy blackout drapes were swapped for light, romantic textiles. A soft floral tieback added a sweet, vintage-inspired touch without looking overdone. The key here is movement. Curtains should feel as breezy and graceful as a Parisian afternoon. Pair with a vintage curtain rod in aged brass or iron to complete the look. This simple swap alone can change the mood of the entire room. French interiors adapt beautifully across the seasons. For spring and summer, we filled a weathered pitcher with fresh wildflowers and used lighter cushion covers in soft blush and ivory. In cooler months, swap in a chunky knit throw and add warm-toned pillows in ochre or rust. A small tabletop arrangement of pine cones and dried fruit can carry the rustic French look into fall and winter. Scent also plays a big role: lavender in summer, amber or fig in fall. Keep a rotation of seasonal French decor accents on hand to keep the space fresh without overhauling the whole room. The key is to maintain that elegant base and let seasonal touches enhance it, not clash with it. This is how French homes stay effortlessly beautiful all year long. And there you have it, a complete French-style bedroom makeover that blends elegant Parisian decor with the soul of rustic charm. We hope you found inspiration to create a space that feels timeless, cozy, and uniquely you. Whether it's a single vintage mirror or a full transformation, every little change brings you closer to that refined French aesthetic. Don't forget to let us know in the comments which part of the makeover was your favorite. We love hearing your thoughts and ideas. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Decoratopia, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a home styling idea. From vintage art to dreamy drapes, French style is all about curating beauty from the everyday. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. À bientôt.